we have to go to that local area connection. So how to go to, just click on the button and go to again that local area connection. And from there just open network and sharing center, then go to change adapter setting. Again the local area connection is now connected. Just check it out, go to properties and check it out the IP address. That is what previous, the same IP, because we have already assigned an IP address. That is 192.168.2.10. First of all, we have to check it out the IP address. That is what select and then go to properties. So this is the IP address. Now it's connected. We want to access this wireless router. So how to access this wireless router? Just open what? Open Internet Explorer and there type the IP address of that wireless router. That is written on behind the IP address. That is what? 192.168.1.1. That is the IP address of that wireless router. Just click on it. 192.168.1.1. It's going to ask you about the username and password. So the default username and the default password for wireless router is what? The Ripaback Likashiu. Admin and admin. That is the username and that is the password of it. Like subrouting that you searching key again. This is a searching key again. Just going to go. What is the problem? For example, we have assigned different IP classes. The network IP is different. Just go to what? That is 2.10 or the 1.1 IP different class. Just first of all, we are going to assign the same network IP address. The IP address is this. That is 192.168.2.10. 1.10, the one class pakar, the host change pakar. That's why that's the main problem. Go to IP, then go to properties, and just change what? Just the network 1.10. What's the issue? Who's the change? For the IP address of the server router is what? 1.1. So the local area connection is 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Anyone, but from the same network. That is the main problem. Now go to refresh it. Now open what? And type the IP address of that. That is what? 192.16. Now click .1. .168.1.1. Now click. It will ask about the username and password. Our network changes. Now 2.10, the one pakar, the same class wala pakar. Now the default username is what? Admin. And the default password? Admin. Click and it's going to open TP-Link setup. What is that? TP-Link the setup to open. Now for example, if you want to configure it, we want to configure this wireless router. So just go to click on what? Click on the wireless button and from there wireless setting. First of all, if you check that slide that I have given to you in the last class, that is what lecture number 7. And there is a first option, that is what? SSID, Service Set Identifier. Service Set Identifier. It is an alphanumeric 32 character alphanumeric key. That is what? That is uniquely identifying your wireless router. That is unique satay har your router da par. So that is what? First of all, I am going to what? I am going to assign a wireless router SSID. This is what? This is called SSID. SSID. Service Set Identifier. So I am going to assign, that is what? Term S. Term S. Anything, for example. And after that, you have to what? Just click on the save button for each and every setting. We have to reboot your wireless router. Save it. And it will ask about what? That what? The change of wireless configuration will not take effect unless what? Unless the router reboots. So just click on the reboot and then click reboot. That was from 1 up to 100 is going to reboot, and after that you have to go to the next step. DHCP enable disable, and then going to what? We have to change the password for each and every setting. The default it can be accessed by anyone because the default username admin and the default password is admin. So at the end we have to change the username and we have to change the password. Like you default username password har chata pata tha. So bahar you setting the para password change ke wai. Another option that is called make filtering. Make means machine access code. If you want to block a specific computer, that this computer is not allowed to access my wireless router or to access my access point. So you have to give on to what? You have to give on the MAC address or physical address of that. And that is going to be what? Just go to again. Now it's restarted. Go to wireless, and there is what? There is wireless security. Click on the button. That is what we have to select the second WPA. WPA stand for what? Wi-Fi protected access. Wireless router. Slides kita super ini kita mau work WPA means Wi-Fi protected access, and now nowadays we are using its version 2. That is going to be specified here. Go read WPA. Go to the ending point. That is what WPA. Selected this one, and that is we are using which one version? WPA PA2, second version. And here you have to what? You have to specify a password for your wireless router. A wireless router connectivity is the part of password, and I'm going to, for example, I'm just going to assign net links, and that password should be what? Between 8 to 63 characters. 8 to 62. So I have just assigned a password, and after that again you have to save it, and then again we have to reboot it. Now go why hurry your setup the para bata so reboot click on OK. For the MAC address, this is, you can see that wireless MAC filtering. Filtering means if you want, for example, 4 computers are connected with my wireless router, and I want to allow to that 4 one are just allowed to 2 of them, that these users are these 2 computers are allowed to access, and the remaining 2 are not allowed to access the internet. So for that we have to use what? We have to use MAC address, and that is going to be find out from where? From command prompt. We have to first of all go to that computer through administrator username, start, then run, then CMD, and where the dark screen is open. So how to find out the physical or MAC address of a specific computer? Through ipconfig/all. ipconfig/all. It will give you what? The physical or MAC address of that computer, and that would be in what? In hexadecimal digits. Hexadecimal or 8 bits will be 0000008 times. Page note, and then you have to give it what? In the MAC address filtering. For example, I'm just going to allow, go to wireless router, and then this is what? Wireless MAC filtering. Click on the button and then deny or allow. Which one computer you want to allow, or which one computer you want to block? So for example, I want to block a specific computer. So just select deny and then add what? Add the MAC address or physical address of that computer. So this is MAC address. It asks about the MAC address. And how to find out? Just going to command prompt, and they're typing what? IP. And that MAC address or that physical address belongs to what? To LAN card. Or that throughout the world that uniquely. It's not going to be repeated. Just like primary key. Throughout the world, company the LAN card throughout the world the LAN card address is uniquely. Is it clear? So now, if you want to block a specific computer, so here you have to specify that MAC address. For example, let's say 800. These are N for example, EO. Through this, you can block that specific computer. That's a block collection. Or if you want to allow a specific computer, go to this and allow. And then what? The same method is going to be allow, and then add that MAC address of that specific computer, that this computer is allowed to just access my wireless router, just use my internet. Otherwise, the remaining computers are not allowed. Is it clear? For next time, that is what? For example, DHCP. We have already discussed in the protocol. DHCP is used for what? Dynamic host configuration protocol. Is used for what? Is used to connect. Is used to assign IP addresses to all the connected clients. If from the ISP, which give you to the internet facility, if that ISP provide the DHCP server facility also, it means it will provide the IP addresses to all the connected clients. So you have to, from here, you have to what? You have to disable your DHCP. But if that ISP just give you an internet facility, just means that a single IP address that is going to be assigned to this wireless router, and from this wireless router you want to assign the IP addresses to your connected clients, so you have to what? You have to enable it. मतलब ISP सिर्फ तासो the internet facility और ताला यो IP दर कई, the DHCP कारने कई, नो यो IP बता दे wireless router ता assign की, the internet द पारा, और दिसे के बाद DHCP enable की, और the DHCP enabling means दिसे के बाद IP द 100 नवाला 199 को रिकॉर्ड की दो गोरी, 100 नवाला from what? From 199 को रिकॉर्ड की. نو که ته د ډي سي پی کار کول غواړې او کنه ستا چې کوم آی اس پی دی هغه د ډي سی پی کار هم کوي د انټرنیټ سره سره تعالی ډي سی پی باندې تعالی آی پی هم درکې بیا به دې کې ډیسیبل ساتي. Is that clear? په ډیفرنس پوه شو. At last نور د تسنه مې لاست ته چې کله موږ راځو لاست راشي او دې کې we have to change for each and every setting we have to change our password ځکه چې د دې ډیفالت پاسورډ او یوزر نیم هر چا ته پته ده اډمن چې کوم یو راوټر تر اوسه اوچت کوي دا غي په بیک وګورئ لینکسس والا دی ټي پی لینک والا دی سیسکو والا دی مختلف کمپنیز والا دی نو ډیفالت آی پی ایڈریس 192.168.1.1 او ډیفالت یوزر نیم اډمن دی نو دا اساني سره هک کېدی شي اساني سره اکسس کېدی شي. So that's why you have to change your username and password for each and every configuration. But صرف د Cisco والا دی یا د Linksys والا دی په دې کې څه غلطي کوم ما ته پته نشته خو دا غي IP just change دی remaining ټول د لپاره سیم دی دا غي IP 192.168.0.1 دی او د remaining ټول د لپاره 1.1 صرف دا غي IP 0.1 دی یا Linksys یا Cisco والا دی نو ما ته اوس ایگزیکټ یاد نه دی. From here I'm just going to go to password and here it will ask about what old username. So old username is what? Admin. Default username is admin. Old password is what? Admin. New username. The new username will work for example Farhad. A new password will work for example 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. That is the default username and default password. Now just save it. It's asking about the username and password. Now the username is what? Farhad and password 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it means you are connected to that password. Now I'm just going to what? I'm just going to close it and then I'm going to unplug it. The cable I'm just going to unplug it. Wireless router ma unplug ko, but I want to access it without wire. Wireless access ko. So how to access it? So just again go to what? Open Internet Explorer and here type the IP address of that wireless router 192.168.1.1. Click. No, first of all you have to go to what? In this open network in sharing center and from here that network would be accessed with the name of what? Term S. Select term S and then click on the button connect. What was the password for connecting with that wireless router? Previous previous SSID term S or the password so netlinks 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 hide the characters and click OK. Now just check it out. Here it will show you that when this is connected, term S is now connected. Public network and close it. You can see that now term S it will be connected here. Term S connected. Now we want to open the setup. So just type 192.168.1.1. Click OK. It will ask about the username and password. Without wire there. Access to cable unplug. Username is what? Farhad. Password 1 2 3 4 5 6. Click OK. Now go to TP links setup. Unplug the. Unplug the. Go to cable niche. Set up power or taraji. Now go to access to. So this is the router configuration. Now if you want to access the internet, so just what? Yo the WAN port routing or WAN port is like a plug in field. That's internet on access. Is it clear?